The truth about being a CNA. One lesson today, a better CNA tomorrow. Presented by Professional CNA Foundations. Excuse me. Learning objective. By the end of today's lesson, you'll understand what it truly means to be a professional certified nursing assistant, a CNA, and learn 5 habits that will help you succeed on your very next shift. Hello, everyone, and welcome to CNA Real Talk Lessons, presented by Professional CNA Foundations. I'm Tamori Sanders Harris, JD, CNA, founder of Professional CNA Foundations. Whether this is your first day as a CNA or you've been working for years, every lesson is designed to teach you one professional skill you can use on your very next shift. Our mission is simple. One lesson today, a better CNA tomorrow. Today, we're going to talk about something new CNAs need to understand. The truth about being a CNA. If you're like most CNAs, you probably think your job is helping residents get dressed, changing briefs, answering call lights, taking people to the dining room, and helping with showers. These things are part of the job, but they're not the entire job. Today, I'm going to teach you what being a professional CNA really means. Lesson 1. Residents come before tasks. One of the biggest mistakes new CNAs make is believing the assignment sheet is their job. They go in these rooms, read their assignment, or think they know what they're doing. They change the resident. Maybe they don't introduce themselves or anything. It isn't. Your assignment sheet tells you who you care for. It doesn't tell you how to care for them. Residents remember something much more important. They remember how you talked to them, how you smile, whether you listen, whether you treated them with dignity. Years from now, no resident is going to say, "She changed my brief in 3 minutes." But they will remember, she always made me feel safe. That's what professional CNAs do. Lesson 2. Learn your residents. Don't think of room 101. Think of Mrs. Johnson. Don't think of room 108. Think of Mr. Davis. Learn their names, their routines, their favorite TV show, when they like to get up, whether they like coffee before breakfast or after breakfast, even during breakfast, whether they want to stay up after bingo or not. The better you know your resident, the better you care for them. Lesson 3. Anticipate needs. One of the Greatest compliment you'll ever receive from a resident is when the resident says, "You knew just what I needed before I even had to ask." That's called anticipating residents' needs. Here's an example. I had a resident who loved bingo. That's why I talk about bingo in this video. Every afternoon he went to bingo, but after bingo, he wanted to go straight to bed. Before I went to get him after bingo, I would go to his room. I would pull back the covers. I'd lay out his gown. I would go get his gown. I'd have a clean brief ready. I'd fill his water cup. When I go get him and we return to the room, everything is all ready. He doesn't have to wait for me to go find a gown, get a brief. He smiled because he knew I understood his routine. That is resident-centered care. That is professionalism. Lesson 4. Be prepared before your shift starts. Professional CNAs don't arrive work at the exact time that their shift starts. Professional CNAs arrive at work 15, 20 minutes early. And while they're there, they use their time to find their assignment, walk with your assignment with the previous CNA, verify that the residents are clean, dry, and comfortable. Not all residents are going to be dry. Prepare. Preparation creates confidence. Prepare yourself for your shift. Lesson 5. Never stop learning. No CNA knows everything. I've learned lessons from residents. I've learned lessons from the nurses. I've learned lessons from my colleagues, my coworkers. I've learned lessons from my mistakes. Every shift teaches you something. If you continue learning, you will continue growing. It's time for T's Real Talk now. When I first became a CNA, I thought my job was just completing the task. Go change somebody, pick up the garbage, empty the garbage, get them some water. I didn't really talk to the residents that much. Then one resident changed my thinking forever. I realized something. Residents don't remember tasks. They remember how you made them feel. From that day forward, I decided I wasn't going to complete just my assignments. I decided I was going to care for people. That changed everything. And you know, with professionalism, do you know what Professional CNA Foundation's golden rule is? Residents remember how you made them feel. Never forget that. Here are some of the common mistakes new CNAs make. They rush. They only focus on the task. They don't focus on getting to know the residents. They forget to introduce themselves. They're just waiting on call lights. They don't learn the residents' routines. Professional CNAs do the opposite. So here's your professional challenge. Tomorrow, Choose a residence from your group. Learn something about them that's not written on the paper, that they're two-person assists. All that's on paper. Maybe you'll figure out or find out what their favorite drink is. Maybe it's what time they like to nap. Maybe it's how they take their coffee. Treat them like a person, not like a room number. Thank you for joining me for today's CNA Real Talk lesson. If this lesson helped you, please share it with another CNA who is just beginning their journey. Remember, Professional CNA Foundations believes that every CNA deserves practical education, confidence, and encouragement. Because our mission is simple. One lesson today, a better CNA tomorrow. Until next time, keep learning, keep caring, keep growing. If today helped you become a better CNA, please share it with another CNA who wants to grow professionally. Together, we're building a community of confident, compassionate caregivers. Remember, one lesson today is a better CNA tomorrow. I'll see you in the next CNA Real Talk lesson. I'm Tabori Sanders Harris, and I'll see you in the next CNA Real Talk lesson. I won't know.